Hi and welcome to my channel, The Rocket Scientist, that review LEGO classic space sets from the time period 1978 to 1987. Today we will review the 6841 Mineral Detector. And here we have it. The Mineral Detector was released in 1980. It holds 44 bricks. It came with one red classic spaceman, as seen here. And as an extra tool for the minifigure, they included this walkie-talkie for communication. Let's take the dimensions. I measured the length of the rover to be 123 millimeters. The width is a little special. Let's spread this out like this. Then you can measure 150 millimeters. And the height from surface to the top part of the antenna was measured to be approximately 67 millimeters. The weight of the rover without the minifigure on board was measured to be 36 grams, which converts to 1.25 ounces. Let's talk about the design. Overall, I think it's a really nice design. Good looking. You have 3 wheel axes, as you see here. The wheels are held together with steel rods, seen here. That's the old school way of doing it. Later this steel was replaced with just all plastic. It rolls really well on these surfaces. You of course has 2 detectors with these parabol dishes used as detectors, and they are placed on the end of an arm which can pivot in one plane like this. So then you can search for minerals. If you have a look inside, you have this console with gray background color, steering wheel and a seating position and space enough for the backpack of the astronaut. All wheels have fenders. You have a roll bar here, which is nice, and you have a little strange thing again, like the shovel buggy. You have reaction control jets pieces placed here, which doesn't give any meaning to me. Yeah, and you have a nice little detail, a red lamps behind here and green lamps on top of the detector for awareness or showing that they are in operation, I guess. You have also lights in front there with this red color, which is a nice little detail. Respect to design, I have decided to give this a 4 out of 6. Playability, easy to play with. You just grab it here and roll it around your surface. Do your exploration. One thing I didn't like as much as a young boy was these detectors, because you drive like this and you come into a hill or different hilly surface, you would easily pop these off. So I imagine that these could also be tilted in vertical plane as well. Nice also that the set includes this walkie-talkie for additional playability. So all in all, I have given it a score of 4. Nostalgic force, yes, it's there. I remember this set very well. I had it myself, played with it. It was not my favorite, but yeah, it I have some good memories from it, and I have decided to give it a score of 4 as well. So for the toy score in total then, we are up at 12. Let's talk a little about rocket design engineering. How realistic is this model if we were going to build it? Well, I think there are many things right here. The size is starting to look more realistic compared to other rovers that LEGO had. Usually a little too small, meaning that you have exposed seating position for the astronaut, too little volume for energy storage, for propulsion. Here you have a bigger vehicle, and you see that the astronaut is sitting more protected, and you have again these fenders. When you're rolling on a, for example, lunar surface, you stir up a lot of dust, and dust, moon dust in particular, is very nasty things. It contaminates, sticks to everything, and creates electric discharge risks and other things. So dust is a real problem. Good that they have included a roll cage. To be precise, it's a little too low here to work effectively, but it's still an indication of it. So this is nice, because this can tip over when they are working on slope terrain, and it's easy then, if you're not careful enough, to have a rollover. And by looking at this, it seems that it has some lower center of gravity, which is good, makes it even better in steep areas. Again, the reaction jets, I don't know what they are representing here, but it looks a little odd to have them here. I decided to give this as a 4. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So then we are up at 16 in total score, which I think this set deserves. Now let's talk about the instructions. Here are the instructions. Fairly good condition. We start up by assembling the red minifigure, then going over to building the rover. 6 wheels on this one. Nice build actually. And here you assemble the joint, rotational joint for the detectors. Yeah, I like the model because they have several small details, small lamps here and there, red and green. So yeah, it's a good model. Next page you can see other things you could build. Here's another simpler version of the rover with just one arm, a detector going in the horizontal plane. Looks more to be like a surface radar or some type. Similar concept here, but with double arrays in front. Yeah, doesn't look that bad. And a rover with dishes on the sides. Strange design. And finally a teaser picture of other sets and plates to collect. Yeah, good. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and please do not hesitate to leave any comments if you have them. And if you like my channel, please consider also subscribing to my channel. Okay, bye for now.